gonna let you do my intro.
Girl, I got hair on my tongue.
Get yourself together.
I don't want to get hair. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Hello, my dear acquaintances. Alright, so you guys already know I've already done 2 videos with her, like this one and this one. So this is my best friend Mahara, and we both have locks, so that's why we're doing this video. So today we're going to be talking about lock maintenance, so dealing with lint, dealing with thinning, dealing with growth, because as you can see, she has massive growth in a short amount of time. So do I. Our winter routine, because winter is coming up and the air where we live at is very, very dry and harsh.
With lint, with lint, I tend to just flip my hair over and pick them bad boys out, or I shake it. Like I shake it, go upside down, and just do this motion all over your head. Get all the lint out. Otherwise, you know, I'll just leave them. That ain't cute.
And her locks have no lint in them. Like, they're like perfect. At least that I see nothing, and you're gonna see in the videos there's no lint in her hair. Like, it's just flawless hair.
Thank you.
Just saying. Mine has mine under the hair.
I did not see any lint.
It's nothing but lint. I'm fooling you. Usually what I do is this is very taboo, but I brush my locks, but I use a brush that you can use on a baby's head. So like use as soft as a brush as you can. If I can't find that, I just use the wave brushes that's very, very soft so that it doesn't frizz up my locks. That's what I do. And then I end up picking it out after that.
And for thinning, I noticed around my hairline, because I pull it up so frequently, that it's starting to become, you know, thin.
Yeah.
So
and that's very common for people with locks.
Yes.
Very common.
So be careful of that if you don't want to be, you know, a couple inches pushed back. So I have like a style like this where I don't have to really do anything to the front of my hair if I'm not trying to look too fancy. You leave the front down, or you can wrap it up in a turban to prevent thinning, or to kind of hide your thinning while you're fixing it. Or for like if you have weak spots in your locks, you can knot them up a little bit.
And how do you like knot it? Do you just like literally knot it with your hair, or what do you do?
Yeah, so here is an example. Like if I had a weak spot somewhere at the bottom of my lock, you would literally just tie a knot like that. And this is kind of big because I don't have a weak spot in my lock, so it's like a healthy lock, so it's big. But if it was
Right,
a weak
do it
spot,
again up close.
so if I had a weak spot in this lock somewhere, like this is a healthy lock, so the knot will be bigger. You would just knot it like, you know, like that, and it wouldn't look this large.
Yeah, it would be a smaller knot.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna try that. But usually what I do when I have thinning, because recently I've had thinning because of my job that I do. I have to put my hair up, and so I've had thinning at the front of my hair. I think, I don't know if I have it. I fixed it already, so it's good. So usually what happens when I notice when I'm thinning is because I'm stretching my lock out in a certain area, so it's not literally like I'm losing hair. It's just I'm stretching it out too much. So I just either put water in it and just kind of let it puff up and don't do anything with my hair, or I use black castor oil to grow hair around that area. So this lock is the one that got shaved, because you guys know that I shaved the back of my hair, but at the root here, I don't know if you can see it, like right here, oh there you go, you can see it. Right here is thinning out, so what I'm trying to do is thicken up as much hair as possible, and then just kind of wrap hair, like loose hair that I have around, because my hair kind of grows kind of long. even though it's really coily. So I just wrap it down the whole area. Or any frizzy parts, because my hair gets really frizzy right here, I just wrap it in this area. That's what I usually do. Or I cut it. So, growth. How we have such rapid growth in short amount of time. So I've been locked for 4 years, and I started at my ears, and now I'm like mid-back in a short amount of time. Yes, and you since the last video you saw, your hair was so much shorter from like here to now here, and that was like only a couple months ago, right?
I think, yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah.
Yeah, it was a very short amount of time, at least with the last video that I did with her. So, you explain your story.
So, try to eat healthy. I do drink a lot of water, so that definitely helps. But what I like to do when I oil my scalp is flip my hair. I flip my hair upside down frequently. So I flip my hair upside down and I do a scalp massage for about a minute or two. It's more effective if you do it longer. But that's what I do. And it is very relaxing if you're not even aiming for hair growth. But it makes your hair grow like really well.
Well, do you add any products or anything?
I just use olive oil or whatever I mix my olive oil with.
Olive oil is fantastic. It is for skin, nails, hair. If you're having skin issues like eczema or anything, use the olive oil. That's what I used to use on my skin. I don't anymore because I eat it. So.
I mean, use it,
cook
eat
with
it.
Use it, eat it, cook with it. Lotion. I used. I sometimes use biotin. I don't really see, to be honest, this is kind of like my honest opinion about biotin. I don't know if it works as dramatically as what people think it does, because I've used it for like a little bit, but I haven't seen a dramatic difference compared to when I use black castor oil. Like, I think most of my growth just in a short amount of time recently has just been from black castor oil.
You know what I heard?
Yeah.
I haven't tried it, but liquid biotin works better than taking like the pill form of it.
I believe it, because liquid melatonin works way faster, which is a sleeping a vitamin. Works way faster, and I had the liquid version. Last one is winter routine, because winter is coming. Winter is coming. Go ahead.
So for me, I like to do hot oil treatments. I should do them frequently. I'm going to try and practice that this winter because, I don't want to have a dry scalp. So I do a hot oil treatment, and then
What oils do you use?
I use olive oil. That's like the main oil I use. Like half of the bottle is olive oil. And then the other, maybe a quarter of it will be castor oil. And then another quarter will be like almond oil. Whatever oil I can get my hands on, honestly, that I know is good for my hair. But majority of it is olive oil. I don't really use coconut oil anymore because it chunks up. I don't like that. Yeah, and it sometimes can be seen in my hair, and I just want my oil to just...
And some people like use shea butter, but I don't use shea butter because it gets caught. I noticed it gets it solidifies really fast, and then I have chunky bits of shea butter in my hair, and then also my hair doesn't absorb it completely. So versus with liquid oils, it works way better. Go ahead.
So I use that, and then I'll leave it on for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then I don't rinse it out because my hair just sucks up moisture because of the hair type I have, and then I just let it be. And if I'm not doing that, then I spray it with water and then moisturize it with oil. I know those two don't go together, but my hair loves it. So I do those two things.
So her water, oil, and bonnet? You use a bonnet or no?
Yeah. Just leave it in a bonnet. That's partially why I don't have lint in my locks.
Oh yes,
it stays
in a bonnet at all. See, I told you, if you want no lint in your hair, just keep your hair in a bubble at all times.
Every day.
But by the way, she has 3 cats, and her hair is that clean. So I already gave like a big estimate of what I do. What I do with my hair is I've been washing it recently because water helps puff out my locks. so I just try to keep my hair puffed out, and I don't stretch out my hair during the winter. And then I'm also using a lot more conditioner. I already did a video on this already of conditioner and oils on my hair, like thicker oils this time. So like using olive oil, and like I said, I've been using black castor oil a lot lately, and I just soak my hair in that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have like specific questions, please put it down in the comments down below, especially if you want me to bring her back, if you have more questions about traditional locks, because she has these gorgeous, most perfect traditional locks that I've seen in a very long time. But yeah. What was I gonna say? My brain. How do I do my outro?
And I will see you.
Stay locked. Bye.